I'm Sam Cimino, and I'm the founder of Cimino Home. The Cimino Home Bedding Collection is about design to transform your space. It's about quality of rest, and it's about quality of products. For a lot of folks, your bed is pretty much the largest footprint in your room. And why shouldn't your bed be art? With Cimino Home, you can have a massive impact. A few years ago, I was converting my garage into a pool house, and the space had this really lovely sort of aloha kind of tropical vibe to it. And I was looking for a duvet cover for the bedroom, and I wanted it to have that bohemian kind of 70s sort of a texture, but I wanted print on it as well, sort of like a floral kind of a late 60s kind of Palm Beach preppy vibe. And I didn't really realize it at the time, but like there were so many times when I'd go into bedding stores or when I'd be looking online for bedding, and I would be like, where's the cool stuff? You know, where are the cool patterns and colors? Like, I want to layer this stuff. Like, where are those things? And that was when I thought, this could be a business. You know, I was in between jobs and I was like, now's the time, you know? And textiles are my passion and I love it. I've never looked back. It's been fantastic. Cimino Home is designed in California and manufactured in the finest mills in Portugal. The folks on the team that I work with there are like part of my family. So travel informs the bulk of Cimino Home patterns and colors. Look, inspiration is everywhere, but somehow for me, it's greater when I'm far from home. While I'm traveling overseas, my textile designer in California has learned to shut her phone off because I'm like constantly sending photos from wherever I am of some color or some pattern that's inspired me. The genesis of the heather fabric was I wanted a bohemian sort of 70s kind of feeling from the duvets that were gonna have patterns on them. I didn't want them just to be like on white or beige, so you have the visual texture of linen without the scratchiness. And I learned later from my design team in Portugal that when they found out I was gonna be printing on this beautiful heather fabric, they were like, what? And they're like, is he sure that's what he wants to do? And I was like, yep. I was finding a lot of inspiration from men's shirting. You know, and gingham is just, I'm a nut for gingham. Like, I'm a total nut for, I love it. You know, I've got gingham all over my house in different forms. No brands are doing 3-color gingham. No brands are using an off-white as the base color for their gingham. The other fabric that I use is chambray, which is also a shirt fabric. And it's kind of like, you know, your grandfather's gardening shirt basically is probably chambray. And it's beautiful and soft, and you just want to wrap yourself in it. Percale is like the performance fabric. It's like, you know, it's like the Patagonia of fabrics. It's like wicking moisture away from your skin, right? Who doesn't want to sleep dry? And when you're sleeping dry, in the winter, that means you're warmer, and in the summer, it means you're cooler. Percale is like, it's always like that, the cool part of your pillow, except it's all over your bed. It's fantastic to sleep in. I decided to do the collection in colorways because people can get jammed up when it comes to mixing textures. So one of the sort of fundamental things at Cimino Home is that we're taking the chambray sheeting, the gingham sheeting, and that heather, the pattern duvet covers, and we're kind of mixing them all together. And so for a lot of people, that's a lot. And you might not want to do that, and that's totally fine. But if you do, it's done in colorways to make it really easy to layer. So guys, don't overthink it. Pick a bundle and create your own story. We really appreciate your support.